The 46th Army was a Soviet Red Army field army during World War II. The army was formed in August 1941 and guarded the Turkish border. During the summer of 1942, it fought in the Battle of the Caucasus. During the spring of 1943, the army helped capture Maykop and Krasnodar. During the summer of 1943, it fought in the Donbass strategic offensive and the Battle of the Dnieper. During early 1944, it fought in the Maykop and Krasnodar offensive and the Odessa offensive. During the summer, it fought in the Jassy-Kishinev offensive. The army advanced westward and participated in the Battle of Debrecen and Budapest offensive during the fall. After the fall of Budapest in February 1945, the army fought in the Vienna offensive and the Prague offensive. During the summer of 1945, the army moved to the Odessa military district and was disbanded in September. History. The army was formed on 1 August 1941 by order of the commander of the Transcaucasian military district, dated 23 July 1941, based on the headquarters of the 3rd Rifle Corps. Its first commander was Lieutenant General and hero of the Soviet Union Stepan Cherniak. On 23 August, the army was assigned the task of defending the border with Turkey from the Black Sea to the mountains of Tapal Yar and the coast of the Black Sea to the area of Poti Sukhumi, and transferred to the Transcaucasian Front. On 1 September 1941, the army comprised the 4th, 9th, 47th Mountain, and the 224th Rifle Divisions, the 51st Fortified Region, the 457th and 647th Corps Artillery Regiments, 547th Howitzer Artillery Regiment of the Reserve of the Supreme High Command, 151st, 365th, and 388th Separate Anti-Aircraft Artillery Battalions, plus the 27th Fighter Aviation Division, the 51st and 75th Separate Engineering Battalions and the 7th Separate Armored Train Division were also part of the army. On 21 December, Major General Alexander Kardayev took command. The army was transferred to the Caucasian Front on 30 December. On 28 January 1942, the army was subordinated to the Transcaucasian Military District. Major General Vasily Sergatskov took command of the army on 28 April. On 15 May, the army became part of the Transcaucasian Front's second formation. In June 1942, the 3rd Rifle Corps became part of the army. The army was tasked to cover the passes through the Caucasus Mountains from Maymosn to Belorichenskoye. On 15 August 1942, the army defended the central passes against German attacks. However, Sergatskov reportedly sent only small forces to observe the passes, allowing German troops to capture them. As a result, Sergatskov was replaced by Major General Konstantin Lesolidze on 28 August. On 25 November, the army became part of the Front's Black Sea Group. During January and February 1943, the army fought in the North Caucasian Strategic Offensive. Lesolidze was promoted to command 47th Army on 25 January and was replaced by Major General Ivan Rosley. On 29 January, he captured Maykop with the aid of local partisans. The army became part of the North Caucasian Front's second formation on 6 February. On 10 February, Rosley was replaced by Major General Alexander Ryjov. It captured Krasnodar on 12 February in conjunction with the 18th Army. By the 11th of March, the army reached the Kuban marshes in the Troitsky area, where it went on the defensive. On the 22nd of March, Ryjov became 47th Army commander and was replaced by Major General Vasily Glagolov the next day. The army was placed in Sta-Uka Reserve on the 30th of March and became part of the reserve front on the 10th of April. On the 15th of April, it became part of the Steppe Military District. On the 1st of June, the army became part of the Southwestern Front but was sent back to Sta-Uka Reserve on the 24th of July. On the 8th of August, the army moved back to the Southwestern Front. On the 24th of August 1943, the army participated in the Donbass strategic offensive and crossed the Dnieper River. On the 28th of August, it was committed south of Zmaiv, but was unable to dislodge German troops from the positions. It became part of the Steppe Front on the 11th of September. On the 2nd of October, it became part of the Southwestern Front. On the 5th of October 1943, the army fought a defensive battle to retain bridgeheads across the Dnieper River east of Dnipro-Dzержinsk. The army then fought in the Krivoy Rog offensive and captured Dnipro-Dzержinsk on the 25th of October. In conjunction with the 8th Guards Army, it captured Dnipropetrovsk on the same day. In 1944, the army participated in the capture of Right Bank, Ukraine. From the 30th of January, it fought in the Nikopol-Krivoy Rog offensive. During the offensive, the army captured Apostolov on the 5th of February. It then turned west towards the Inhulets. It captured Krivoy Rog on the 22nd of February along with the 37th Army and crossed the Inhulets north of Shiroko. Between 6 and the 18th of March, the army fought in the Bereznigovo-Snijiri-Uka offensive. The army then fought in the Odessa offensive. By the 14th of April 1944, the army had reached the line of Leontina and Palanka at the mouth of the Dniester and seized a bridgehead southeast of Raskovitsi. On the 27th of May 1944, Glagolov was transferred to command 31st Army and was replaced by Lieutenant General Ivan Shliman. During August and September, the army fought in the Jassy-Kishinev offensive. On the 20th of August, the army broke through German defenses along a 25-mile front. The army captured Akkerman on the 22nd of August and soon broke through to the Kogilnik River in the rear of the Romanian Third Army. In early September, the army advanced southwards towards Bulgaria in the Giri-Us-Silistran area. It advanced in the direction of Essachoy and Kubrat during the attack into Bulgaria. The army became part of the Second Ukrainian Front on the 20th of September. From the 6th of October, the army fought in the Battle of Debrecen. On the 8th of October, the army attacked with 3 mobile columns north of Belgrade. 10th Guards Rifle Corps attacked through Vrsac and cleared Panchevo by the 5th of October against weak opposition. The 10th Guards Rifle Corps advanced on Belgrade from the north and northeast. The 31st Guards Rifle Corps advanced through the Vojvodina and advanced toward Petrovgrad and the Tisiza. 37th Rifle Corps advanced from Timisoara towards Kikinda, destroying elements of the 4th SS Police Panzer Grenadier Division and Hungarian forces. It advanced towards Sijden Center, providing the front's main fighting force in its advance from the south. On the night of 10-11 October, the army captured Sijd. From the end of October, the army fought in the Budapest offensive. The army was selected to advance towards Budapest through Kecskemét. Kecskemét fell to the army on the 1st of November. On the 1st of December, the army included the 10th Guards Rifle Corps, the 23rd Rifle Corps and the 37th Rifle Corps. The 180th Rifle Division was also part of the army. The 7th Breakthrough Artillery Division provided artillery support for the army. It included the 11th 9th Guards and 17th Light Artillery Brigades, 25th Howitzer Artillery Brigade, 105th Heavy Howitzer Artillery Brigade and 3rd Mortar Brigade, the 45th Guards Light Artillery Brigade, 92nd Guards Corps Artillery Regiment, 12th and 24th Fighter Anti-Tank Artillery Brigades, 437th Fighter Anti-Tank Artillery Regiment, and 462nd Mortar Regiment provided the rest of the Army's artillery support. The 38th Anti-Aircraft Artillery Division was also part of the Army and included the 1,401st, 1,405th, 1,709th and 1,712th Anti-Aircraft Artillery Regiments, the 991st, 1,505th and 1,897th Self-Propelled Artillery Regiments and 51st Engineering Brigade provided self-propelled artillery and sapper capability to 46th Army. The Army crossed the Danube on the night of the 4th of December. On the 5th of December, the Army's 37th Rifle Corps attacked positions of the 271st Volksgrenadier Division south of Budapest. 37th Rifle Corps was then heavily counterattacked by the 8th Panzer Division. On the same day, the Army advanced towards Sepal Island. The Army cleared Uksi on the 9th of December and linked up with the 3rd Ukrainian Front at Lake Valens. The Army suffered heavy losses during its advance. On the 14th of December, the Army was transferred to the 3rd Ukrainian Front. On the 22nd of December, Val fell to the Army's 2nd Guards Mechanized Corps. The Army's 18th Tank Corps linked up with the 6th Guards Tank Army on the 24th of December, surrounding Budapest. The 46th Army conducted attacks on Buda until the 3rd of January, when it was directed to prevent breakouts. On the 16th of January, Schliemann was replaced by Major General Mikhail Filipovsky. After the fall of Budapest on the 13th of February, the Army became part of the 2nd Ukrainian Front on the 21st of February. On the 4th of March, Lieutenant General Alexander Petrushevsky became the Army commander. For the 16th of March, the Army fought in the Vienna offensive. It attacked Jar along with the 2nd Guards Mechanized Corps. Other elements of the Army attacked Kamano. Both cities were captured by the 28th of March. The Army was transported across the Danube and attacked Vienna from the northeast. On the 13th of April, the Army cleared Vienna of German troops in conjunction with the 6th Tank Army. The Army then fought in the Prague offensive from the 6th of May. The Army reached the line of České Budějovice and Progarten by the end of the 11th of May. From July to September 1945, the Army was relocated to the Odessa military district, and on the 25th of September 1945 the Army was disbanded. Subordination. Transcaucasian Front, the 23rd of August 1941 to 30 December 1941. Caucasian Front, the 30th of December 1941 to 28 January 1942. Transcaucasian Military District, the 28th of January 1942 to 15 May 1942. Transcaucasian Front, the 15th of May 1942 to 3 March 1943. Reserve Front, the 10th of April 1943 to 15 April 1943. Steppe Military District, April 1943, the 1st of July 1943. SDAVKA, the 24th of July 1943 to 8 August 1943. Southwestern Front, the 8th of August 1943 to 20 October 1943. 3rd Ukrainian Front, the 20th of October 1943 to 20 September 1944. 2nd Ukrainian Front, the 20th of September 1944 to 25 September 1945. Commanders. The following officers commanded the Army: Lieutenant General Stepan Cherniak, Major General Alexander Kardayev, Major General Vasily Sergatskov, Lieutenant General Konstantin Lesolidze, Major General Ivan Rosley, Major General Alexander Rygov, Major General Vasily Glagoliev, Lieutenant General Ivan Shlimin, Major General Mikhail Filipovsky, Lieutenant General Alexander Petrushevsky.